Okay, so here's the deal. I just finished the game yesterday. I have 2 side missions left. And I went and tried to do one, which was the raid boss, and got my ass kicked. But in the process, this is what I figured out. Now, I made another video about this, but it didn't really do it justice. So, there's my Eridium. I don't know how you see the Seraph Crystals that you have. Yeah, I don't see how you see Seraph Crystals, how many you have stored. Yeah, see, that's all I got left. This is a repeatable thing, I think. I don't know. I died in that real fast, too. I'm kind of under-leveled to be trying to do the raid boss, which is not what I'm going to do here. So the point was, you see, I have 102 Eridium. Just to make sure,
aren't magic, but they are cheap.
I don't really need to do this.
Keep the bullets flying.
So this is where you would go, and that's where you fight the raid boss. And how you get there is through these caves, which, by the way, you notice there's, you know, some loot available here. But then you get to this big city where there's tons of loot. You just can't open any of the chests until the end of the match. And then all around the city you find these, just like this. I'm pretty sure these will all be green and openable. And you can see way over there, up there, they're all over the place. But what I figured out, and the thing is, you can't open them anyway, right? Unless you can do that boss. But what I figured out is that they left a spot where you can get up here, which lets you cross. Well, and normally you would follow this around, run right out here. There's only one way to go, you know, and it makes you arrive right here, jump down in there, and then that white thing right there is a paper that activates the fight. But to backtrack a little, what I figured out is how to get to the end of the fight. Because those chests, the ones you roll on, aren't the only loot. You can jump up here, come around here, come around here, and run down into this room. And if you had completed the raid, this is the first place you'd get to. I'm pretty sure if you win the fight, path will extend across here, open these gates, and let you in. And that brings you into this room, which is full of mimics. These crates are all mimics. When you kill a mimic, you know what happens. They explode with loot all over the ground. There's more up here. There's ammo if you need it. More mimics, more ammo. More mimics, more loot, more ammo. I mean, it goes all the way around the outside and then all the way around the inside. And I made a video, but I kind of think
be careful, honey.
This is a better way to show it. my turrets wiped out most of them. That all of them? I think that's all of them. Oh, no it isn't. So that's what loot looks like, right? Now, I'm just gonna run around picking up the Eridium and the I did that without even adding ammo. Of course, your mileage may differ depending on... I suggest getting one of these, what do you call them, Seraph weapons. They have slag and electricity, and they're really, really powerful. That's everything. Nope. Oh, there's a bunch I missed. So that's just the Seraph Crystals. So I'm at 139 now. And now that I think about it, I'm forgetting what I was at. But that's a fair amount. And the other thing is, while much of this is green and blue, occasionally you get a purple. But the most important part is... Okay, well, it's making a liar out of me now. Usually this is... I must have somehow dinked this one up. Usually all these things... Oh, it went up a level. They're usually above your level. Or at your level. And it's a shitload of loot. Anyway, all you have to do at this point is save and quit, and when you join back in, you'll be right back at the starting point. This will all be restocked, and you just rinse and repeat. If you're needing Seraph Crystals, which I suggest you get a bunch and buy at least the shield. The antagonist is really good, and you got to update it every so often because you outgrow it, and it gets better every time you go back. So every so often you got to update it. Costs 120 Seraph Crystals. But likewise, use the Eridium hammer out some of these and then just upgrade everything in the SDUs. You can cap everything out so that you have the max capacities on everything. If you're going to play for any length of time. And I intend to try and do the raid, I want to do the raid, so I'm going to level up. Anyway, that's it. That's the video. Oops, I didn't mean to save and quit. I wanted to go pick up all that loot, but no biggie.